Why do you build me up? Buttercup, baby, just to let me down and mess me around, and the worst of all.
What is going on, guys? I am back with another blog reaction, and it has been such a long time since I've done a blog reaction. And anyways, for my comeback blog reaction, I'm going to be reacting to Worlds of Fun's latest blog called What in the Worlds. And so, anyway, let's just get started with the blog. What in the worlds? This week, what in the worlds brings you the spinning spectacle Bamboozler? In the off-season, taking the Bamboozler apart is the easiest way to make maintenance repairs, keep it safely stored away from the cold during winter, and keep it safely stored away from the cold during winter. Being one of the oldest rides on the property at 44 years old, upkeep is incredibly important in maintaining the ride so that it can shine its beautiful lights at night. Wow. Sliding package is really cool. Manufactured by Frank Hrubitz and Company, this flat ride started out as Singapore Sling, set up in the same space Orient Express would be in 3 years later, moving to Americana to make way for the new coaster. Singapore Sling got a makeover and renamed the Whirligig to match its new home. 6 years later, when the octopus was removed, the flat ride was transported to its current home across from Spinning Dragons, and finally given its permanent, fingers-crossed title, Bamboozler. I hope they rename it that too. What's special about the Bamboozler is not only its park history, but the manufacturing. While it wasn't the first version of its iteration, Bamboozler is classified as a roundup ride and made by the manufacturer that patented the design. While most roundups hold 24 or 32 people, Bamboozler is a super roundup, which situates more people on at a time at 42. Original roundups would tilt up at a 50-degree angle, but most super roundups tilt at a 67-degree angle, and instead, it also rotates at 16 RPM, and it uses centrifugal force to keep riders in place. Well, while it may not be a Timberwolf or Mamba, it's still going strong. See your favorite rides like never before with this new series, What in the Worlds? Will show you a behind-the-scenes look at what's happening across the park. We're excited to have you follow along and see some of the exciting work that goes on when the gates are closed. We start with a bang. Detonator is getting a new look. On December 3rd, the top came down to be refinished with a new coat of paint and design. Since its opening on April 13th, 1996, the top of Detonator has sported its original paint job with no touch-up or alternations. Our maintenance team goes up twice a year to replace the American flag, though. It only seems appropriate to give this 25-year-old beauty a touch-up. When the top goes back up for our 49th season, the signatures of those who work at the park will decorate the inside of this piece for the next time it's lowered for work. Celebrating Detonator, here is some of the conceptual art for both it and Ripcord, which was also installed in 1996. Woo! Some Detonator facts. Each side of Detonator can hold 12 people. It goes up at a speed of 45 miles per hour with an impact of 4.5 Gs. On its way down, it gives an impact faster than a free fall at -1 Gs. Detonator is controlled by ride operators in the building sitting behind the ride. It was the first space shot ride ever built. Whoa, I never knew that. First space shot ride ever built. That's interesting. Keep an eye out for the update on its refurbishment in the future and for more ride news in the coming weeks. Alright guys, so that concludes my blog reaction to Worlds of Fun's latest blog called What in the Worlds? Make sure to reply to me your thoughts on this video, and make sure to reply to me your thoughts on this blog if you've read it, And make sure to go check out my merch store on Bonfire. I'll have a link in the description. I have coffee mugs, short sleeve shirts, long sleeve shirts, all that stuff. So make sure to go check that out. I'll have a link in the description. And I will see you in the next